Hey, what's up guys? Uzi here, your old pal, and I am here to play FireWatch. Now, the game has been out for a little while, and I have seen other playthroughs of it, but it has been a while, so I kind of forget some details, and this may or may not be another fairly short, long playthrough. We shall see depending on how free I am during the day. So, if I set up my microphone correctly and everything is a-okay, we shall get right into the game. So for those of you who don't know, this game is like very atmospheric. A lot of people complain about the ending, but when I first saw it, I watched Immortal HD play it, and I also watched Markiplier play it, and it was superb. It was a beautiful game that requires very linear things to do. It is like, oh, this decision might affect what happens, but not really. It's very linear, which, to be honest, I kind of like in a game. So we're gonna click new game, and it's kind of sad, so bear with it. Just gonna load on in, man. Campo Santo presents in cooperation with Panic Inc. because they're always panicking around. I don't know who that is. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Hi, Julia. What's up? Oh, do I click it? Oh, okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So once you know you're major, you're pretty. I'm gonna say you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down the waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Aww, that's cute. Maybe Henry is pretty. Oh, where am I? Okay, okay. So, I walk forward. Okay. I don't remember it going right into it. I remember there being a little bit more. Get in. Okay. Oh, maybe I should... Oh. I should have closed the back of the truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Aw. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beer out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. At least they have something to bond over. Julia wants to get a dog. Yes, Julia. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Now, see, Julia wants the dog, Henry, so we're gonna get the dog that Julia wants. So we're gonna pick up the beagle, and we name him Bucket. That's so cute. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Well, that's kind of fucking rude. Julia loves him. You love him too, of course. He's a fucking dog. 1979, you talk out on the deck, it's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. June wants to get kids? They're not very smart or good at math. I'm saying if you and I have some kids. A couple little idiots. Aww. And my response is either that would be pretty good. One day, why rush? You know what? I'm gonna say pretty good. Have yourself some kids. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Ah, it's cute. It's cute already. I'm so freaking Set. Oh, it's already closed. Yeah, like I was talking about this thing. Already, I love this art style. It's so reminiscent of TF2. If any of you have played that, though, I'm sure a lot of you, like most of you, have played it. It's a very popular game. So, warning: thorough trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. No fireworks. Ooh, no fireworks. Okay. Can we check this thing? No? I'm just gonna keep on walking down into the wilderness. Okay, that's cool. I wanna play it as genuine as possible. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. You know what? If he's like bugged, I think he should confront her, not just fucking ignore it. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck off and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just don't want to ignore you. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like a He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I feel like Henry would not frolic like a Victoria's Secret model, but he wouldn't pose like He-Man. And I feel like depending on like which one I pick, it'll determine like his personality, I guess. But I'm gonna put he flex like you, man. You look awesome. Yeah. Yay, dude. Oh, I'm already getting flashbacks to what it was when I first watched Immortal HD play this. It was so fucking great. Oh my god. When Mark played it, it was like a different perspective altogether, and it was like, oh my god, this game is so beautiful. 2 forks. 8 miles still. Okay, so we've been walking for a little while. Spacebar to climb over. This is like a really neat introduction to like a tutorial. That's so freaking beautiful. 1982. During the summer, you and Julia enjoy a walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town and brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a shit. Bucket gets kicked. No, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. We're just gonna scare him away. We're not gonna beat him. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of them. All three of you? Okay. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. That's okay. You know, plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. No idea what waylaid means. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Okay, so convince her not to take the job is not the correct answer. Agree if she commutes back and forth. That's also not very good. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees, flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Shit. So now we're not fucking seeing her wife often. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days ago. Oh no. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. No, you should talk to somebody. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Don't lie. That's not. If you're like having that issue, you should not. Okay, let's look in our little journal. Oh, you still got the ring. Yeah! That's right. Badass here. It's cute. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. I wonder if she takes the dog. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things and listen, you need to like bear with me. I haven't been reading English for as long as most people who speak English, so deal with it. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Damn. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. No, poor Henry. Poor Julia. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2-week visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere in a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. No. You should move her into a facility because at least then you can continuously visit her and she'll get the care, you know, that she needs. I know this is like a sensitive subject for most people, but like my Zeta had the same issues and we had to put him in that, so it's like either watch them bumble at home and you can't really do anything because you're not a professional, or put them in a professional space and then have visits and stuff like that where it's in a environment that's, you know, safe for them. Walk across the... Oh, hello. Aww, that's cute. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Oh no, then every other day. Henry? You go out to the bar with your old friends, it's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Damn. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Susan sounds nice. Months go by, Bucket dies. R.I.P. Bucket? Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Oh, sucks. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. So now we're like up to date. You take it. So this is like where we are at. You know, Julia's in a home. We just took a job. You know, at least she's safe in a home. Bucket died. R.I.P. Bucket. Enter the lookout tower. So this is the beginning of Overwatch, guys. I hope you enjoy the playthrough, I guess. I don't know if it'll become a long thing, but I hope that it will become a fairly, you know, good thing. What is this? Thoroughfare lookout. Okay, let's go up. Come on. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. What did I kick? I kicked something. Oh, I see my hard. Hello. Hello, my bud. Okay. Open. No, not that many controls are that important. Turn on the power. Just fucking beats it.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Oh shit, I forgot that she talks to you right away. You know what? I'm not gonna fucking talk to you.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come
No. I refuse. A singular mind. Pick up.
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
No! I'm gonna turn them off. Can I turn them off? Damn it. Fine.
Hello, Two Forks, come back.
Yeah, what?
Pick up your radio.
Yeah, what? Reply. Plus. Okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Dude, let him sleep.
Okay, now go ahead.
Is there a way to turn on the subtitle? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, so you've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. No one back home can stand you. All of these are fucking awful.
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine. But
Oh,
I'm gonna take a
I
second
didn't realize that was
guess
an option.
about you. Let's see. I don't know anything about you.
I didn't know I was
but
timed.
9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that...
No.
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Oh. Okay. FireWatch! Welcome to FireWatch! I didn't realize it was fucking timed. My response. Now I've made a great impression on this Delilah fella. Whew. Okay, so that is the first episode.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Why are you staring at me, bro? Why are you staring at me? Anyway, that is the first episode of FireWatch. Jesus Christ, I fucking don't know what I'm playing anymore. I will see you in the next one. Stay Gucci, my friends. And as always, woohoo!
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see